Those of you who are using it, you will find that it adds value to you. One, maybe because you have fun with it. But two, probably you're finding that it shortens the time you need to create certain things. However, there's going to be risks. There's going to be misuse, issues of privacy, security, and there will be constraints. So the three areas of value, risk, and constraints will need to be considered as we start using this, and putting in place a generative AI policy is going to be very important. Yeah, there will be laws that will come out. We already are seeing it in EU. We're seeing aspects of that coming up in China, and with the two big continents, it will impact this part of the world in Asia. And therefore, in terms of what we see happening is that all of us here, we are business professionals within the organization in each of our respective field and in each of our respective industry. But what we are seeing is that there will be the rise of what we call the AI business professionals, yeah, where you are then the business experts, where you will have the knowledge and the competencies to, number one, be able to effectively adopt, create value using generative AI, to be able to deploy the generative AI in such a way whereby you're able to use it and that you are actually using it ethically, responsibly within your organization. And so as you look at the entire process of business process, yeah, you see that there are various options of using the apps. Number one are the ones which are available. So you've got Bard that's been launched, 2 weeks back? You've got ChatGPT that's been around for a few months. And you're going to see Microsoft's Copilots. These are your available apps. And then there'll be the companies who's going to go into building their own custom apps, their own language models. That will be option 2. And companies will want to start doing that because they will be able to better provide services that they couldn't afford before, right? And for all of us, it's really critical that we start to understand what's the value that these software can provide to us and the company. Where are the risks? A lot of you, it looks like you are from the compliance area, you're in the data governance, data protection area, right? Your job is to look at the risk, your job is to look at constraints. However, we all, if we are not already used to thinking, we need to be aware that there is good business benefits and good business value to come into the organization, and we need to be a balance between the two, and therefore look at the data. In the areas of data protection, we are familiar with what we call the CUDS, yeah, where we collect, create, store, dispose of information and so on, right? And personal data, including personal data. But with generative AI, there will be other types of data which will then include reports, decisions to be made, and how it's going to be distributed. And therefore, the policies will need to include these things. Yeah. First, starts off at number 3. From all the folks that we've been talking to right now, most people are at number 3. We are already doing it. Yeah. And you guys, as we see it, we are already seeing that you are using it. You are collecting, you're creating the reports, right? You might be making decisions because you got conversational AI chats, all right? Chatbots. A chatbot is part of a generative AI, yeah? You may be sharing some of these documents that's been created. But are we looking at it from a value creation perspective, managing these risks, looking at the constraints and creating the policies and SOPs? Yeah. But the problem is this cannot come without the first part of having the governance. But we're very pleased that we are also launching the advanced cert in generative AI. Yeah, it has been approved. It is on SMU's Academy, and it's the landing page is already out. This will be a 12-day program on what we call the advanced certificate in generative AI, ethics, data protection. Each module is 2 days. And we're going to come at it from different perspectives, different applications, yeah? Starting off with understanding how do you approach generative AI practically, right? So understanding how generative AI works, what is large language model, transformers, the different models, and understanding a little bit behind from a layman perspective, but not technical. Yeah. This is what we're hoping to impart and share our research with you all, the skills that we are now building. Yeah, we want to share that roadmap with you and together be on this roadmap with you to look at the practical side of generative AI. And all of these modules will cover due diligence that you will need to do, because as I showed earlier, every different way in which you are wanting to use generative AI will have its corresponding value, will have its corresponding risks, will have its corresponding constraints. Yeah, the way that you're going to need to write your generative AI policy is very different from how you may be writing data protection. Data protection, yeah, you could have some form of templated policies, etc., and then you edit it a little bit. But with generative AI, your objectives for using generative AI can be anything under the sky. And when it can be anything under the sky, your risks can then come in from different areas. Yeah. So doing a data protection impact assessment is going to be crucial.
Coming up in July, we have this exciting in-person masterclass where we have partners from Microsoft, international regulators, to give an insights on the generative AI landscape. Join us for our masterclass on July 21st and be the first 100 to register and receive a complimentary 2-day course worth $900, the AI Business Professional.